King Swati III of Eswatini meets with the President of Taiwan. Prince Hisahito of Japan celebrates his 17th birthday in Tokyo. Prince Albert II and Princess Charlene of Monaco attend a luncheon in Monaco-Ville. And Crown Princess Mary of Denmark presents an award in Copenhagen. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're doing well. My name is Alexandra, and this is your Royal Daily News for September 6th, 2023. His Serene Highness Prince Albert II of Monaco received letters of credence from the newly appointed ambassador of the French Republic to the Principality of Monaco, His Excellency Jean d'Aussonville, at the Palais Princier de Monaco in Monaco-Ville. Attending the ceremony was the Minister of the State of the Principality of Monaco, Mr. Pierre Datou, and the Government Counselor Minister of External Relations and Cooperation, Ms. Isabelle Barrow-Amadei. In the afternoon, the Sovereign Prince, accompanied by Her Serene Highness Princess Charlene of Monaco and members of the Monegasque government, attended a luncheon hosted by Minister Datou in honor of Ambassador d'Aussonville. Thereafter, the Sovereign Prince, Minister Datou, and the Secretary of State of the Principality of Monaco, as well as the Secretary General of the Monegasque Olympic Committee, Ms. Yvette Lambin-Berty, attended a reception held at Minister Datou's residence in Monaco-Ville. The reception was held for the Monegasque delegation who participated in the 2023 Games of the Small States of Europe in Malta last May. In Madrid, His Majesty King Felipe VI of Spain held an audience this afternoon with the State Attorney General, Mr. Alvaro Garcia Ortiz, at Palacio de la Zarzuela. During the meeting, Mr. Ortiz presented the annual report corresponding to 2022, which includes the activity of the Public Prosecutor's Office carried out during the year, as well as the evolution of crime, crime prevention, and appropriate reforms for greater effectiveness of justice. Their Majesties King Abdullah II and Queen Rania of Jordan met with top General Secondary Education Certificate Examination achievers for the 2022-2023 academic year at Al Husseiniya Palace in Amman. During the meeting, Their Majesties congratulated the students on their success and spoke with them about their plans to pursue education in various academic and technical disciplines. His Majesty the King also commended the students' dedication and academic excellence, urging them to pursue degrees that fulfill their aspirations and meet labor market needs at the same time. According to the Royal Hashemite Court, the students expressed pride in meeting with Their Majesties, noting that it gave them an added incentive to move ahead academically and professionally. Some of the students spoke about their interest in pursuing professional and technical degrees due to the low employability of some academic degrees, in addition to the rapidly changing needs of the local and regional labor markets. Her Royal Highness Crown Princess Mary of Denmark presided over the presentation of the 2023 Danish Business Award during the Danish Chamber of Commerce's annual meeting held at the Uxenhallen in Copenhagen. And I'm pretty sure I mispronounced that, but that's okay. Anyway, the winner of the Danish Business Award went to JN Data. According to a press release, JN Data is responsible for financial IT infrastructure that reaches millions of Danes when they use their mobile bank or make a payment. Quote, through its data center, the company has tackled one of the world's biggest challenges and found some solutions that connect the digital transition with the green transition. JN Data was named the winner of the 2023 Danish Business Award among 5 companies that were all nominated for the award for particularly demonstrating digital dynamicism. This evening, Her Majesty Queen Margrethe II of Denmark, accompanied by Her Royal Highness Crown Princess Mary of Denmark, attended the premiere of the film Erengard, The Art of Seduction, held at Moltke's Palace in Copenhagen. His Excellency Count Felix of Montpezat was due to attend this evening's premiere. Unfortunately, The Count was forced to cancel due to, end quote, illness, end quote, according to a statement from the Danish Royal Court. As I mentioned several weeks ago, which you can learn more about in the link above, Her Majesty the Queen created the costumes and set design for the Netflix film, which is based on the novel Erengard by Karen Blixen. Erengard, The Art of Seduction, directed by Mr. Billy August, will premiere on Netflix on September 14th, 2023. On Tuesday, Their Royal Highnesses, Crown Prince Frederik and Crown Princess Mary of Denmark, attended several events on the occasion of Flag Day in Copenhagen. According to the official website of the Danish Armed Forces, the purpose of Flag Day is to recognize and honor individuals who are or have been sent on a mission by Denmark on the basis of a decision made by the Danish Parliament, the government, or a minister. Flag Day is a day when Denmark shows respect for and recognition of those deployed, quote, who, with their efforts, help to ensure that Danes can live in safety and security. Flag Day is both a day to remember the fallen and a day to celebrate those deployed, end quote. The day began with a solemn wreath-laying ceremony at the Citadel. This was followed by a parade that included members of the Danish Armed Forces, the Home Guard, the police, the Emergency Management Agency, and veterans. Thereafter, the Crown Prince couple, along with members of Parliament and members of the Danish Armed Forces, attended a service at Holmen's Church. The day ended with a parade on the square at Christiansborg Slot for those deployed since Flag Day 2022. Attendees included members of Parliament, the government, high-ranking military officials, members of the armed forces, the police, the National Emergency Management Agency, international partners, and other specially invited guests. In Stockholm, His Majesty King Carl Gustaf of Sweden held audiences with ambassadors from the Socialist Republic of Vietnam, the Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal, the Republic of Ireland, and Angola at the Kaligasatet. On Tuesday, His Majesty the King held a farewell audience with the ambassador of Armenia to the Kingdom of Sweden at the Kaligasatet. Her Majesty Queen Sylvia of Sweden presided over the Sylvia Hemmet's graduation ceremony held at the Drottningholm Palace Theatre. During the ceremony, Her Majesty the Queen handed out brooches and diplomas to graduated Sylvia sisters, Sylvia nurses, and aid workers who completed their education at Sophia Hemmet University in collaboration with Sylvia Hemmet, as well as Sylvia doctors, Sylvia occupational therapists, and Sylvia physiotherapists trained at the Karolinska Institute. In Den Haag, His Majesty King Willem-Alexander of the Netherlands received letters of credence from newly appointed ambassadors to the Kingdom of the Netherlands. The newly appointed ambassadors are from the Federative Republic of Brazil, the Czech Republic, and the Grand Duchy of Luxembourg. On Tuesday, Her Majesty Queen Maxima of the Netherlands, as honorary president of Mindes, carried out a working visit to Groningen in the context of the mental health of young people. The day began with Her Majesty the Queen participating in a roundtable discussion and explanation about the Mental Healthy Groningen program. The purpose of the program is to, quote, improve mutual cooperation on mental problems and to create a coherent preventative range of help. Mental Healthy Groningen aims to reduce the inflow into mental health care by 10% within 10 years. Thereafter, Her Majesty the Queen participated in a STORM teacher training program. STORM is an acronym for Strong Teens and Resilient Minds. In the program, teachers learned how to recognize signs of depression in students and how to discuss their issues with them. The day ended with the Queen meeting with young people at Jimmy's Groningen. At Jimmy's, young people come together to support and to learn from each other in order to develop more self-confidence and build a better network. Creativity is important at Jimmy's. For example, young people make music, paint, or write to express their mental health. In Tokyo, His Imperial Highness Prince Hisahito of Akishino is celebrating his 17th birthday. In the new video of the prince, who is the only son of their Imperial Highnesses Crown Prince Akishino and Crown Princess Kiko of Japan, was taken on August 2, 2023, during a visit to the National Agriculture and Food Research Organization farm in Tsukuba. According to the Imperial Household Agency, the prince is currently a high school student at the University of Tsukuba. According to the IHA, the prince enjoys various activities including, quote, surveying of dragonflies and their habitats, follow-up observations after crossing experiments with rice, sports, especially badminton, exchanges with foreign royal families, and local public affairs. On the learning side, he enjoys learning by asking questions to the teacher in charge during breaks and teaching each other how to solve problems with his classmates. End quote. Happy birthday! On Tuesday, Their Imperial Majesties Emperor Naruhito and Empress Masako of Japan, accompanied by Her Imperial Highness Princess Aiko of Japan, returned to Tokyo after a relaxing family holiday at the Imperial Villa in Nasu. This was the first family holiday at the Imperial Villa since the pandemic began. The IHA noted in a press release that the imperial family, quote, enjoyed walking and exercising in the rich natural surroundings, end quote, during their 2-week holiday. In Jakarta, His Majesty, the Sultan of Brunei, accompanied by his son, His Royal Highness Prince Abdul Mateen of Brunei, attended the opening ceremony of the 43rd edition of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations Summit, held at the Jakarta Convention Center. After the opening ceremony, His Majesty the Sultan participated in a plenary session with various heads of state from the Indo-Pacific region. During the session, discussions focused on the, quote, implementation of the 5-point consensus, as well as the ASEAN outlook on the Indo-Pacific, end quote. This morning, the Imperial House of Brazil announced that His Imperial and Royal Highness Prince Dom Bertrand of Orléans and Braganza, head of the Imperial House of Brazil, was admitted to the hospital in Sao Paulo for, quote, replacement of sodium in the body, end quote. The prince will be discharged within a few days. Their Royal Highnesses Crown Prince Alexander and Crown Princess Catherine of Serbia attended a memorial service on the occasion of the 100th anniversary of the birth of King Peter II, held at the Mausoleum of the Royal Family at St. George's Church in Oplenik. And finally, His Majesty King Swati III of Eswatini warmly welcomed Taiwan President Ms. Tsai Ing-wen on Tuesday. After the official welcoming ceremony, His Majesty the King and the President witnessed the signing of 3 memoranda of understanding between the Kingdom of Eswatini and Taiwan. According to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Taiwan has, quote, committed to providing $1 million to help the kingdom establish a fund aimed at supporting women in initiating businesses, end quote. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I will be back tomorrow. No, really, I will be, with all the latest royal news. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful afternoon and a great day tomorrow. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss a thing. Okay, again, have a wonderful afternoon, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.